discuss about solving for sides and diagonals of parallelograms. Let us have our expectations for this lesson. First, solve for the sides and diagonals of parallelograms. Second, use properties to find measures of sides and diagonals involving parallelograms. Lastly, state the different properties of parallelogram. Let us now have the pretest. Directions. Read each of the following carefully. Choose the letter that corresponds to the correct answer. Number 1. What is the measure of side EA in parallelogram EASY? Given in the figure that SY is equal to 15. A. 15. B. 20. C. 25. D. 30. Timer starts now. Number 2. If LOVE is a parallelogram and LR is equal to 6 and ER is equal to 10, what is RV? Using the figure at the right. A. 6, B. 8, C. 10, and D. 12. Timer starts now. For item numbers 3 to 5, use the parallelogram MORE on the right side. Number 3. In a parallelogram MORE, ME is equal to 2x plus 3 and OR is equal to 5x minus 12. What is the value of x? A. 3, B. 5, C. 12, D. 15. Your timer starts now. Number 4. In parallelogram MORE, what is the length of side ME? A. 9, B. 10, C. 13, D. 25. Timer starts now. Number 5. In parallelogram MORE, if diagonal MR is equal to 16, how long is MS? A. 4, B. 8, C. 12, D. 16. Your timer starts now. Let's check your answers. Here is the pretest answer key. You are doing great! Before we proceed to our lesson today, let us have a recap. Now, let us answer the activity for the recap. Let's identify it. Direction. Write true if the statement is correct. Otherwise, write false. Number 1. In a parallelogram, only one pair of opposite sides are congruent. Number 2. In a parallelogram, any two consecutive angles are complementary. Number 3. In a parallelogram, any two opposite angles are congruent. Number 4. A diagonal of a parallelogram divides the parallelogram into congruent triangles. And number 5. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Let's check your answers. Here are the answers in recap. You are excellent. Now, let us proceed to our lesson. In the previous self-learning module, angles involving parallelogram are solved by applying the properties of a parallelogram. Now, we are going to find the measures of the lengths of unknown sides and diagonals in a parallelogram. The given figure, quadrilateral CARE is a parallelogram. If quadrilateral CARE is a parallelogram, then side CA is congruent to side ER. At the same time, side CE is congruent to side AR. Using the property of parallelogram in which any two opposite sides are congruent. In parallelogram CARE, diagonal CR intersect with diagonal AE at point S. So, in diagonal CR, CS is congruent to SR. At the same time, in diagonal AE, ES is congruent to SA. Using the property of parallelogram in which the diagonals bisect each other. To fully understand our lesson, let us have examples. Number 1. Quadrilateral CALM is a parallelogram. If the length of side CA is equal to 4x minus 9 cm, side ML is equal to x plus 6 cm, side CM is equal to 3y minus 5 cm, and side AL is equal to y plus 9 cm, find the value of each of the following. A. The value of x. B. The value of y. C. The value of side CA. D. The value of side AL. And finally, the perimeter of parallelogram CALM. So here is the solution to find the value of x. In parallelogram CALM, side CA is congruent to side ML. In parallelogram, opposite sides are congruent. By substitution, 4x minus 9 equals x plus 6. So 4x minus x equals 6 plus 9 by addition property of equality. Then, 3x equals 15. So divide each side of the equation by 3 to solve for x. Therefore, the value of x is 5. Solutions to find the value of y. In parallelogram CALM, side CM is congruent to side AL, since opposite sides are congruent. Now let us substitute the value of side CM and side AL. So by substitution, 3y minus 5 is equal to y plus 9. Then, 3y minus y is equal to 9 plus 5 by addition property of equality. Then by simplifying it, the resulting equation now is 2y equals 14. So to solve for y, divide each side of the equation by 2. And therefore, y is equal to 7. Let us now have the solutions to find the value of side CA. Since x equals 5 in the previous solution, then side CA is equal to 4x minus 9. Let us just substitute the computed value of x. So we have 4 times 5 minus 9. Then 4 times 5 is equal to 20 minus 9. Therefore, side CA is equal to 11 centimeter. Now, let us have the solution to find side AL. Since y is equal to 7 in the previous solution, then AL is equal to y plus 9. Let us just substitute the value of y. So, AL is equal to 7 plus 9. And therefore, AL is equal to 16 centimeter. And finally, let us have the solutions to find the perimeter of parallelogram CALM. Since side CA is equal to 11 centimeter, side ML is equal to 11 centimeter also, and side AL is equal to 16 centimeter. And CM is also 16 centimeter. Therefore, the perimeter of parallelogram CALM is 54 centimeter. Let us have another set of examples to further understand our lesson. Use the figure at the right to find the measures of the unknown variables and the indicated length of diagonals. Given quadrilateral CARE is a parallelogram with side DA equivalent to 15 and side DE equivalent to 3y, side CD equivalent to x minus 3, and side DR equivalent to 3x minus 35, find the following. A. The value of x. B. The value of y. C. The value of side CD. Letter D, diagonal CR. And letter E, diagonal EA. Here is the solution to find the value of x. In diagonal CR, side CD is congruent to side DR. Since in parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. By substitution, x minus 3 is equal to 3x minus 35. Then, 3x minus x will be equal to negative 3 plus 35 by addition property of equality. The resulting equation now is 2x equals 32. So to find the value of x, divide each side of the equation by 2. So therefore, x is equal to 16. To find the value of y, here is the solution. In diagonal AE, side DA is congruent to side DE, since diagonals bisect each other. So DE is also equivalent to DA. By substitution, 3y is equal to 15. So to solve for the value of y, divide each side of equation by 3. And therefore, y is equal to 5. Now let us solve for the value of side CD. And here is the solution. Since the computed value of x is equal to 16, then CD is equal to x minus 3, we will just substitute the value of x. So CD is equal to 16 minus 3. Therefore, the value of side CD is equal to 13. Let us now solve for the value of diagonal CR. Since side CD is equal to 13 in the previous solution, and side CD is congruent to side DR, then diagonal CR is equal to the sum of side CD and side DR. So diagonal CR is equal to 13 plus 13 by substitution. Then, the value of diagonal CR is equal to 26. Now, let us solve for the value of diagonal EA. Since side DA is equal to 15 and side DA is congruent to side DE, then diagonal EA will be equal to the sum of side DA and side DE. By substituting the value of side DA and side DE, diagonal EA is equal to 15 plus 15. Therefore, diagonal EA is equal to 30. Now it's time for our wrap-up. Always remember that to solve for the unknown sides and diagonals involving parallelograms, we need to be guided by the different properties of a parallelogram. And these are the different properties of parallelogram that will guide you in solving for the sides and diagonals. Number 1, in a parallelogram, any two opposite sides are congruent. Number 2, the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. For our valuing, you will make a reflection in a form of journal writing. The properties of parallelogram involving sides and diagonals can be associated as the love of God given to us. We are all congruent and equal in the eyes of God. Just like diagonals, when we cross the road of life, we bisect each other and become equal on our own perspective. But sometimes, we just need to be patient and wait for the perfect time to come for us to be successful in life. As a student, list down the different aspects of your life wherein you encounter that life is just like parallelogram, considering the properties involving sides and diagonals.